welcome to another Dwarven Tavern review. This time we have Troll Lord Games of Gods and Monsters. This is, of course, the of Gods and Monsters. It goes for $27.99, and it can be found at www.trolllord.com. So don't forget to look them up if you want to buy this book, and I'll tell you why. An initial glance, of course, the 5-axe rating system that we have starts off with appearance, because we judge books by their covers, though you're not supposed to. This one, it's got a very classic look, classic feel. I enjoy the look of it. It's got some really cool. I mean, I get lost in it apparently. So it's got a nice wraparound cover. The pages are non-glare, which I actually prefer, and it has a classic book smell, if that makes any sense. So what we have here in the confines of this book, and I'm just going to kind of go over the 5 axes all kind of smudged into one review. We have a very nicely organized book with the starting off with the table of contents, of course, and then a preface, and it has the gods arranged. It has the arranged in the Airdy or Airda or Aired. I think it's Aired. I believe it's Aired. I have to look at the interview when they talked about Aired, but it has the Aired gods. And it has the American Indian, the Aztec, the Celtic, the Dwarves, Egyptians, Elves, Gnomes, Greeks, Halflings, Humanoids, India. It has the Japanese gods, also known as the Celestial Bureaucracy, if you know your Japanese mythology. It has the Norse gods and the Roman gods, and then it ends with the OGL, the gods of the open license. So it talks a little bit about godlike attributes, goes into that, what deities do, and briefly, there's only a couple pages, but it's got enough information, I think, to go into that. And it talks a little bit, one paragraph, about epic characters and what the gods do. It's arranged very nicely. And the gods of Aird, such as Narheet, Tefnut, Thorax Bullhound, etc. And it arranges them. It gives them all. It has all of their qualities, their attributes, and then some monsters, which I think is pretty cool. It reminds me of the first edition Deities and Demigods book, and that may have been the feel they're after. And if it is, they succeeded. I'd say bravo to that. It has eldritch goblins and Morgul. I'm sorry, Mogrel, who is a lesser god, apparently. Or no, it's the Mogrel. It's a huge creature standing. It's a unique guy, and he stands 25 feet tall, has wings. Here, as you can see on page 20, very demon looking. And or demonic. He's not necessarily a demon, actually. We'll see what kind of creature he is, because alignment is everything. No, he is lawful evil of the demon type. So lawful evil in of course in D&D is lawful evil is a devil, whereas demons are chaotic evil, as we all know. So then you have the Native American, or the American Indian. I like that. American Indians, versus Native Americans, because as Sherman Alexie, who he himself is an Indian, said that he prefers to be called an Indian because the Indians were here before America was America. So you can't call them Native Americans. The ones that were born now, I guess, or for the last 200 years, you could. Technically, if you want to get technical about it. But anyway, lightning giants, and it has a plethora of all of these orcish and dwarfish, Egyptianish, elvish, and so forth. Lovely illustrations. Definitely a good addition to a library. It does its job. It has a bunch of gods and monsters. Imagine that. So I enjoy the way it's laid out. I like the way it is arranged, of course, alphabetically, and then with all of the gods. Then in the back, and it's got a spell index for gods of spells, and and there you have it. So for appearance, I'll give it an axe. For organization, it's very well organized. It's full marks there. For originality, I'm going to give it 0.8 because I think that's as much as any book can get in this particular genre, because it's the gods and they're all pretty similar. For creativity, full marks. Give it an 8. Full mark. That's a 1, not an 8 or 0.8. And let's see, as far as playability goes, of course, I think this is necessary. It's a necessary addition to your Castles and Crusades game, and it's also good reference material for other role-playing games of the D20 nature. So I recommend it. It's getting a total of 4.8 axes, and that is the Castles and Crusades of Gods and Monsters. And that's from Troll Lord Games, www.trolllord.com. That's 3 L's. Troll Lord. And don't forget to look us up at www.dwarventavern.net. Friend us on Facebook, or like us on Facebook, or like us and friend us, or friend us and like us. It just depends on what you want to do. And don't forget to subscribe, give us a like, leave some comments. If you use this and you want to, you want to leave some comments, let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to know, and we will tell you. So, again, of Gods and Monsters, I'm Jeff Goins with Dwarven Tavern Reviews. At first I feared it, then I charged. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.